Welcome back everyone. So as you all know, when it comes to dividend-based investments, I use the Trading212 account as my primary investing platform. And in future, I'm still going to be making content based on the Trading212 platform and the choices that I make when investing into dividend-based stocks. Now, in addition to the Trading212 platform, I am going to be making announcements based on Etoro. So we can see I have an account with the name JayJames Invest. It's on the Etoro platform. Now, Etoro has a feature called Copy People, which allows you to copy traders. So if I click on one of them as an example, we have this blue copy button. And so what you can do is you can allocate a portion of the money within your account. And so as an example, let's say I want to provide this user with £100. They will decide which companies to invest in, whether to buy or whether to sell, or whether to hold for the long term. So Etoro has a great way of protecting your own money because you have the ability to stop copying an investor. But for individuals that don't want to make the day-to-day decisions, you can leave it for someone else to buy and sell to maintain the portfolio. Now on Etoro, there's not many dividend-based investors out there. And so my plan is for beginner-based investors to have the opportunity to have a dividend-based portfolio. And so that's why I've set up this Etoro account. You are free to copy my portfolio. And so in my case, on the portfolio tab, we can see the 4 companies that I've currently invested in. Now, other than the Vanguard ETF, the other 3 are all dividend-based companies. And while this is early days, I'm going to be buying into more companies as time goes on. And so if you are to copy my portfolio, I recommend that you copy with the open trades available. And the reason is because I'm a long-term investor, and then your portfolio will also have my profile. Within that, you'll see all the same stocks that are being invested. And the benefit is when I buy into companies or when I sell, that will update in your portfolio as well. And I should also point out that there's times where either my profit or your profit will be different. And that's simply because when I open these trades, they were opened in the past. So if you are to copy a week from now, when you open those trades, it's going to be at market value. And I'm not sure about the future. These companies could increase or decrease, but that is just the nature of the copy portfolio. For any of the current companies that I have, you will either buy at a higher or lower price. But when I buy into new companies, and should I decide to sell out of companies, then provided you've copied at that point in time, you're going to have a live update. So if you decide to copy my portfolio and I decide to buy or sell into Citi, we will both buy or sell at the market price. And that is instantaneous. So those are just some things to call out. Now on Etoro, when it comes to depositing funds, generally speaking, you'll use your domestic currency. So in my case, I'll use pounds, and then they are converted into dollars. And that's why the portfolio will show a dollar amount. You are free to switch, but you can see on my end, I put around £400. And so that gets converted into dollars. So Etoro is widely popular in Europe. For those who are new to Etoro and don't have an account, I'll provide you with a link in the description. So for individuals that already have an Etoro account, you can decide whether you want to copy my investment strategy. For most people, they want to just invest individually and make their own decisions, and that's totally fine. But there's going to be a subset of individuals that don't want to make the day-to-day decisions. And so this is just an opportunity. You don't have to copy my portfolio. Now, should you wish to copy, I have a description on the homepage, and you can see at the bottom it states to copy with a minimum of £250. Now, as I said, the conversion takes place into dollars, so you're going to get a dollar equivalent, which may be higher or lower than the value I've specified. So I'm going to be adding more to this portfolio, and it's going to be £500 at a minimum. And so if you was to invest in half that amount, so £250, you can still copy the same ratio that I invest in. If you were to invest in just say £50, then you're going to be buying at fractional values. So any company that I have a whole unit, you're just going to be exposed to a fraction. And so I want to avoid that situation where your account is not copied to the full extent, because you're going to see different results. So that's why there's a minimum there. If you want to go slightly under or you want to go higher, It's not a big deal, but there is a minimum just to try and copy the initial portfolio as best as possible. So we can see on my account, it's a risk factor of 4, it's in the green, it's a low risk investment strategy. I'm going to be providing everyone with updates throughout my videos, but of course the main focus will be on the Trading 212 account. So as a quick summary, there's 2 things you can do. If you're a brand new eToro trader, there's a link in the description. You can open an account. Anyone that's interested, you can optionally copy my trading portfolio to have exposure into the companies that I invest in. There's always alternatives. You can look at my account and check which companies I invest and manually execute on your own, but the benefit you have is once you've fully copied my portfolio, then when I buy and sell into companies, they will execute at the same time. So I've been working behind the scenes on the eToro account for quite a while. I'm really excited to share this with you. I'll be active in the feed section, so I'll be writing more and displaying whenever I've bought or sold into a company. So question of the week, what are your thoughts on the eToro platform? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.